Hey guys, we're here this week with you, and I don't know why you're with me because I didn't say that right. Let's take that again.
We don't know why you're here with us.
Oh God, I can't.
She's losing her mind.
I lost my mind. Okay.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I wish I had Cocoa Puffs. That sounds good. No, we didn't call you. Down. Bye bye.
I want to be in here.
No, down.
I want to be in the review. She says, I do want to be in the review.
Hi. Thank you very much. Ugh. Dog tongue. Hey guys, we're here this week to provide yet another campground review. If you're new to our channel and haven't seen our campground reviews, we rate them on how many campfires, so 1 through 5. 5 obviously being best and 1 being wah.
Yeah.
So this week we're going to bring you one about...
beautiful Orangeland RV Park.
You had to stop and think.
I did. I was like, oh, where are we at? Oh, yeah. So it's Orangeland RV Park in Southern California, right in the middle of the city of Orange.
It's literally in the name.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, definitely right in the dead center of the
Yes.
city. So if you're thinking that you're going to have a quiet stay,
No.
that's not the case.
There's one main reason why you want to stay at this one, and we'll bring that up later. And it's part of the amenities.
Yeah.
But
So for location wise,
yes,
what would we give it? How many campfires?
I would give it a 2.
A 2. Okay, we're gonna go 2.
Oh,
all right.
wait.
No, that's fine. I understand. It is not. It's convenient, but it's in the middle of the city.
Yes.
So we'll go
And
with that.
And it's noisy. You get
Yes,
traffic.
you get traffic.
So
Lots and lots of traffic sounds,
Yes.
but that is what it is.
yes.
All right. So our next category is going to be RV sites. Now, at this campground, they have 4 different types of RV sites. Anything from your regular RV sites, which is going to be your back-in, with basically just a picnic table. Nothing crazy, nothing, Then they have a premium RV site. Those are still going to be a wide pull-through, and they'll have a grass area and a picnic table.
Yes.
Those are great. They're
it's not
fine
bad.
for like your general size of an RV.
Yeah.
As we start getting into the bigger rigs, like ours, and some others, a little smaller, they have preferred RV sites, and those ones are back in,
Yes.
but they're wide. They're fully landscaped. You've got grass. You've got a patio table with umbrella and chairs. And then you get to the site that we had to fit into because we're huge. And yeah, we had no other options.
Yeah.
So it's the deluxe RV site.
Yes.
It's an extra wide pull through, fully manicured lawn. There's, they have citrus trees throughout the entire park.
Yes.
And then it also has a nice patio with the table, chairs, and umbrella. Mm-hmm. So it is nice.
Yes.
These campsites, regardless if you do regular or the deluxe one, they're not cheap.
No,
Let's
they're
just
not.
be real. They're not cheap. We're in Southern California, so we should just end that right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not cheap, but you don't have a lot of choices in that area.
Don't.
You really don't. Especially if you are a larger rig.
Yes.
So I will post all the prices up here.
Yes.
For daily and weekly rates.
Okay.
We stayed for 3 weeks, and
this was in November.
that hurt.
Yeah.
That hurt a lot.
Oh, yeah.
But it's okay. It's fine. We all live. We all learn.
Yeah.
But they have no discounts for monthly stays.
No.
So it's not going to matter if you stay a month or 3 weeks. It really doesn't.
Yeah.
What would you give for the RV sites?
I would give this one a 2 as well.
Yeah, and that one's just basically because it breaks the bank.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Yeah. It's just not. Now, I will say we went through a couple other RV parks, and this is one of the nicer ones.
It is a nice one. I'm not saying it's not nice, and we'll get through all of the other categories, but it just hurts the wallet, and there's no other way around it. It just is.
It's Southern California.
Yeah, that's in a nutshell. That's what it is.
It's one of the most expensive places in the country to be.
Yeah, that is true.
So.
All right, so we decided on 2. We'll go 2 campfires.
2 campfires.
2 campfires. All right, so our third category is
pet friendliness, right?
Yeah.
So how pet friendly is the RV park? Well, they have 2
small
dog areas.
Yeah.
That are completely gravel with no grass.
Yeah.
The back one has a dog wash area that we didn't see because, well, we were at the front and that's at the back. There is grass obviously in between your sites, but there's also nice grass areas, and they put signs out that say, "Do not let your dog on this."
They don't want the, I guess, bad.
Yes, yeah.
On the good, I don't know.
So,
but in between each of those RV sites that do have the lawn,
yeah,
obviously your pet can do its business and pick up your pets, please.
And I will say the dog parks were clean.
Yes.
They were picked up. They were out there daily. I mean, twice a day, I think.
Yeah, they were cleaning it and, all that kind of stuff. So, pet friendliness as a whole, how would you think for this RV park?
I'm thinking a 3.
3. I mean, it's probably medium. We've stayed at worse places. We've stayed definitely at better places. So it's fine. I mean, they had a fenced-in area so the dog could get off leash and walk around and sniff around. So yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah, and they didn't complain, so they were happy. So category number 4 is their amenities. There were a ton of amenities here. We did not partake in a lot of them. Just saying.
Yes.
For different reasons. So they do have a heated pool and a small hot tub from what you saw.
Yes.
We did not go in either of those.
No.
It was cold for part of the time we were there, and the other time there was lots of kids in there. Which
there was.
It's fine. But
there was lots of kids and not parents.
I guess that's more what it was. For another amenity, they do have a huge fenced-in playground area, and it's pretty large. It is right next to the huge laundry facility that they have. So I guess while you're doing laundry, they have a bench you can sit there, and it is fenced in, so the kids are not going to be running wild. You would think. They have a tiny little putt mini golf area. I would say it have two holes, 3 holes?
Maybe 3 holes.
I don't know. Right by the pool.
Yeah.
That you can check out little golf clubs and stuff.
Yeah.
It's very family oriented at this park.
Yes.
There's a lot for little small children to do. So,
yeah.
They have a small gym from what you told me. I never saw it.
Yeah, I think it had a treadmill and 1 or 2 other pieces.
Yeah, I didn't go in there. And then you said there's a pool table as well.
There was, yeah. I went in and they had a pool table and a couple other things. So.
And that's kind of cool. I mean, like I said, we didn't partake in a lot of these amenities, so we're just kind of judging it based on how many amenities there were.
Right.
Like I said, back to the laundry room. This is probably one of the largest laundry rooms that we have encountered
this
since.
Was like a laundromat.
It was huge. I don't even know if I counted how many
washers and
dryers there were, but there was at least 3 walls of washers and dryers.
Yeah, it was a big area.
They have a change machine, and it was all quarters.
Yes.
So, I think.
Well, they also had the app that you could do it on your phone.
They did have the app for
We don't usually do the apps because with us traveling,
stuck with
yeah
credit on the apps,
yeah.
so we don't usually do that. They also have a common area for the barbecue. There's 2 barbecues.
I think 2 barbecues,
and then
tables,
chairs,
like
things like that. So if you want to go do that, that's fine. The biggest amenity that I will say that we used, and I thought was kind of neat. Don't judge me. Don't judge. They have a shuttle that you can pick up for a fee because not theirs. It's an app, and I'll list all the information that will pick you up right there inside the campground and drop you off at several locations of nearby attractions like Disneyland. I believe they go to Knott's Berry Farm.
Yes.
And then there was some sort of food, kind of
like a food court / shopping.
Yeah, shopping center or whatever. We didn't get a chance to do that.
No.
But it was, if I remember correctly, I looked at my notes, it was $7? No, $6.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's $6 per person.
That was
round trip.
Yeah.
So they picked us up right there in the campground, dropped us off right in the front of Disneyland, and at the end of the night, we just jumped back on, and they took us right back.
Yeah.
And so for $12, that was cheaper than parking there.
Oh yeah.
By leaps and bounds, especially since we have a huge truck, we would have had to pay oversized parking.
Yes.
Yeah. So we saved a good $20 some odd easy.
Because I think even normal parking is not
$35. I think, which is ridiculous.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
it really does.
I'll link all the information below, above, both, somewhere. And I thought it was a really cool amenity. This is our second time staying there, and they did not have it the first time.
No,
that we stayed there.
No.
So all those amenities.
Yes.
What would we think that this would rate? How many campfires would we give it?
I'd actually give this one a 4 because there is so much.
There is a lot.
Even if you're not going to Disneyland or some other things, there's so many amenities to keep the little ones
Yeah,
occupied.
and that's the big thing right there. If you're going with a family, little kids, even teenagers, there's a lot for them to do right there inside the campground. So as a couple, we didn't use all the amenities.
No.
But they have offerings. So
exactly.
That was cool.
All right. So category number 5 is it big rig friendly? With all the driving you like to do.
I've driven a couple times. Do not say. I haven't. Have I pulled into a campground like parking spot? No, we haven't got there yet. But anyways, yes and no. You can get them in there. Obviously, we didn't have a problem.
No, it's very tight. It's a small space. Right?
I mean, the whole campground isn't huge.
No, it's not. It's really not. I mean, they had 50, maybe 60 sites. Maybe.
But I mean, we weren't the biggest there.
No,
we had Class A's coming in left and right.
Yeah.
So if you're comfortable driving,
yeah,
you can maneuver in and out of these sites.
Just go slow, and they guide you the best path. They have a guy comes up in the golf cart and guides you the best route to take to get to your spot. So it's just tight, you got to go slow.
Yeah. So overall, for big rig friendly, unfortunately, I think I'm going to give it a 2.
A 2.
Yeah,
I mean, that makes sense.
I would say that they could make it better, but we are in the middle of Southern California.
Yes.
They don't have a lot of land to...
No, and I think
they're dealing with what they have.
Yeah, I think some of it's also the trees that are cool because they have the fruit trees there.
They do, yeah.
But it also makes it a little bit more of a challenge to maneuver into
turning
some of the sites.
and stuff like that. But overall, I think it was a 2. It's not horrible. Mm-hmm. It's not undoable. It's just tight. Number 6 is cleanliness.
That's important.
It's important, and it's very clean there. I mean, I can't fault it for really anything. They were constantly out there driving by, taking care of any litter if they had any. They picked your trash up at the end. You always had to put it out in front of your RV, and they drove by in little golf carts and picked it up throughout the day, really. Because I think it's said by a certain time, but sometimes we miss that time.
And you just put it out there,
and they'll just come by and pick it up. Yeah. So, I mean, the pool and hot tubs seemed well-maintained.
Yeah, and I mean... I saw the staff out there multiple times throughout the day, and they're out there picking up trash. Yeah. They want to keep the grounds clean and immaculate. Yeah,
the laundry room was very clean. I really had no complaints overall of anything of the cleanliness. Yeah. So I think probably gonna give it a 4.
A 4?
Yeah, I mean 5 would be like sparkling everywhere, but
it is Southern California. You can't really sparkle anymore.
It's fine. But a 4 is good. That's good.
Yeah,
that was good.
All right, guys. So for number 7, it's going to be nearby attraction and stores. The campground is located to a lot of stuff. Obviously, there's Disneyland. There's the Honda Center. Like literally.
Well, it's walkable.
Yeah. Oh, you can
totally
definitely
walkable if you want to go see a hockey game or a
hockey game or concert. And they are doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
The Angel Stadium is just across the highway, which
you could technically walk to that too.
Yeah. In fact, there's a metro station right there, across from the Honda, that I think is used for both the Honda and for Angel Stadium. So it's very easily to walk over there.
There's movie theater across the way.
Yeah, like
literally
easily walkable.
Right across.
So lots of stores. I mean, you're in a city, so you have
everything's convenient.
Yeah, plethora of different type of grocery stores. And just about anything and everything you could want. That was probably one of the best things about growing up in Southern California.
Yeah, everything was accessible. If you couldn't find it, then it didn't exist.
Exactly.
But I would say, before we give our reveal of how many campfires, account for traffic. Okay, so just because something is, you can see it, like right over there.
It takes a little while.
It still takes time to get, because there's a bajillion, and yes, that's a word, a bajillion people that still live in Southern California. Yes. Us not being one of them.
No.
But I still think for nearby attractions and stores and convenience, I would definitely give it a
4.
A 4 campfire.
Yep.
So everything you want, it's right there.
Exactly. So.
All right. So one of our last categories, I don't know, maybe you should have talked about this one. Because I don't know anything about it. I just hand it to you. I'll let you do it. Go ahead.
All right. Well, so for the last category is for cell phone internet coverage. And, well, because you're in the city, it's actually really good.
Yeah.
We had really good download and upload speeds for the T-Mobile. I don't even think we busted out the Starlink at that point.
I don't remember. But either way, it worked. Everything worked.
Yeah, we had no issues.
No, and I don't even know if you checked any speeds for each
I always check the speeds when we get into
down.
Yeah, I don't remember writing it. Yeah, But I always check speeds.
Yeah. So overall, no complaints.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 4 campfire.
Yes.
Again, 5 would be like, I don't know. 5 just seems so like perfection in every category.
We're rarely going to give a 5.
No.
I mean, you have to go
There's always some room for improvement, I would think.
Yeah.
But with all those categories, overall.
Yes.
So we've got, how many categories was that? 8?
8 categories.
8 categories. What do you think we should give? How many campfires for overall for this RV park?
I'm going to give it a 4, I think.
I mean, like we said, we just said we normally give 5.
Yeah, so.
But we're not averaging it or anything like that.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be between a 3 and a 4, but closer to the 4. And I think what helps it is the amenities around and the
location. Location.
Yes. So the beach isn't very far away. Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, movies, Honda Center. There's so much to do that you could stay there for weeks on end.
You'd be broke.
You'd be broke. But you could stay there and still not do everything in the area. Yeah. It's only a couple hour drive down to San Diego, which isn't bad.
Or Palm Springs, or
even into downtown LA.
Yeah. So it's convenient overall. Yeah. If we had to go back to Southern California in that area, like we said before, there's not a lot of choices.
There's not.
I mean, I think there's a KOA.
Yeah,
somewhere.
There was another one. So there's another campground I know of in Anaheim, near Disneyland as well, and we drove into it, and it's a parking lot.
Yeah, that one was a parking lot.
Yeah.
But if we had to, we'd probably stay at this one again.
Yeah.
But due to cost and how expensive it is, I highly doubt any time in the near future we would be back.
No,
because it literally was. And when you see the prices that I've linked above, you'll understand why.
Yeah.
But not because it was a bad campground or anything that they did wrong.
Nope.
It's just, it's pricey. And right now, we're on a budget.
We're seriously on a budget.
Seriously on a budget. But overall, I think it was a great RV park. We've been there twice in the last, 2 years since we've been on the road.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you're in Southern California,
go check it out.
Go check it out.
Yeah. If you've been there before, let us know your thoughts on it.
Comment below. Or if you have other campgrounds that maybe in that area that we don't know about. I mean, I would think that we would know about them because we grew up there. But things are constantly changing. So there could be one that popped up and we have no idea.
Yeah.
So if you like this video, go ahead and hit like.
Yep.
Share. If you're a subscriber, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Hit that subscribe button.
Yep. And we will see you guys next time. But first,
get out and enjoy your adventure.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and liking our channel. Don't forget to click that bell to be notified when we release another crazy video.